Hey my peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. So I was sitting here breathing and expanding into even more love and joy and awesomeness and wanted to share something that was like huge for me. It was huge for me, especially coming from a space of perfectionist identity patterns that we've all been raised in. Like 99% of us are operating out of these parameters of good or bad or wrong or right or has to be this or that, that we tend to fear rejection, judgment, failure, and pain. We run from pain. And one of the greatest gifts I ever received was understanding pain for what it really is. Pain is just a part of our process. And it's the greatest gift that we have, because if we didn't feel pain, if something didn't say, ooh, this doesn't feel good, we would acknowledge and actually stop and look at something. So think about it, like we'd be stagnant. I would have been like way back, where, at a very lacking and limited place in my life, if pain didn't continue to show up, to go, ooh, like allow myself to look at like what is not working. What is this telling me? What's not working? What's the feedback? This tells me what I don't like, and allows me to understand when I know how to utilize my mind and create, is to go, well, what do I want? What would that look like? And what do I get to do? And implementing new patterns, behaviors, new beliefs, and a new identity to live where I am now and to keep expanding. Like I'm continually going to be expanding into the greatest version of myself. And on that path and process, life only gets more fucking fantastical every day. And some people are like, that's crazy. Like, how can life be just awesome and amazing? Well, this is the deal. So I had one of my clients was like, do you ever experience shit, Mars? Do you ever have shit show up? I'm like, of course I do. Shit, but I just don't see shit as shit. I see shit as my gifts. Like shit is this beautiful thing in front of me giving me some feedback that I get to have even greater. So when shit or fear or pain shows up, it's just the red flag for you of what else you get to lean into and love. Like what else inside you gets to be loved? What else do you get to understand? What's the feedback so you can now have greater? And if that wasn't a part of our process, we'd literally be bored and stagnant. So I'm like, thank God that's a part of my process. Now this is what I want you to hear. Pain is a part of our process, but suffering, that's a choice. Suffering, sacrificing, settling, attaching these negative limitations to pain is a choice. When really pain is just there as feedback, the choice of making it like hard or terrible or bad. So even in relationships, what I love is that relationships are there to master your consciousness. Relationships are there. You attract the perfect people in your life to heal your past shit. And if we didn't have this pain that showed up to tell us something's going on, then we couldn't heal that past shit and be able to move forward to even more connection, more epic, more awesomeness. So everything that's showing up in your life is this ability to walk through it and make life easier, but we make it hard. And we're making it hard by these perceptions or these thoughts that like, pain is bad or this is wrong or it has to look this or that. And we're making life so fucking hard when it's really meant to be easy. And the more we align to it being in feeling good and being in that truth of who we are, which is like we're divine, effortless creators, and everything is just feedback to have greater and greater and greater. On this path and process, life can only be more awesome every day. And we tend to make it like it's hard and there has to be struggle. That's all just internal bullshit, but it's all a choice. The suffering is a choice. So what I really wanted to give you guys the gift of was seeing it out of that same light that's assisted me, is that why am I thinking, oh, someday I won't have any pain? I love and embrace it because I know the gift is always in the shit. And that's the beautiful gift of allowing me to know what else I get to do to have even greater and greater and greater and approach those comfort zones that has, catapulted my income and my relationships to epic and my body to always being in rock and health and my spiritual connection and inner peace. Everything just gets greater and greater when I'm open to the feedback. So that's the key, is being open to it, seeing it for what it is. Pain is a beautiful gift you've been given, part of your process to allow you to have greater, if you're willing to look at it. If you don't and you run from it, guess what? You just keep experiencing the same shit, the same circumstances with different faces, different situations, yet it's your same shit. So see it for what it is. It's the greatest gift that you have, and the people in your life that are triggering you and they're in your space and the situations coming up are a gift you've asked for to get your specific experiences and to have the specific learnings that are perfect for you, to be able to have something different. So just thank them for that, look at it that way, and be able to utilize it and bust through it. This is Marci Lock reminding you, power choice is yours. Choose your best life. Mwah. Lock it down.